What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a stacked card for you today. We got Deftat taking on Khrom, Redvis taking on ThePoorGuy, Season Fox, GodKing, and Attack Potency and Pyrex to round us out. What is going on, everybody? How you doing? Good to see you, Don Scuff. How you been, brother? Zozo, Vadi Line, Big Bubba, Frankie. What is going on, everybody? This is now time for game number one. It is Deftat versus Khrom. Gentlemen, start your engines, go on AFK, and let's get this going. What's up, Big Pyro, by the way? Guys, let's get to it and let's get this party started. Game number one is coming your way. And guys, so good to see you again. We have missed the last couple days, but we are back and we are ready to go. It is now time for Deftat. It is now time for Khrom. And you know something? We got a couple different Peacemakers up in this. Let's get it. And GodKing, what's going on, brother Zozo? How's everything going? All right, guys, you guys want action? I'm going to give you some action right now. Peacemaker going against Noob. Who is going to be the better zoner? That is the question at hand. And Junkhead, what's going on, brother? Welcome back. Welcome, everybody just tuning in. Make sure you keep your hands and feet inside the Vaporizer Express when we are going crazy. All right, though, we got zoning. We got a Akana zone. We got eagles. We got bullets. We got everything. What's going on, Big Redvis? Chat, though, this Peacemaker right now, Deftat, we did see him at the Vianality Pro Comp Tournament, and he was doing pretty good, but is Khrom gonna be up for the challenge? And yeah, Pyro Classic, we got helmets all over the place. That's what she said, but again, though, there's gonna be some big teleporting. And Pyro Classic putting up that donation tab, thank you so much. If anybody does want to donate to the players, to the tournament, and keep these events going, that is gonna be your donation. He said no game sound. Not to worry, I have technology to fix this. How does this sound now, Chad? Sorry if we did not get any game sound from earlier, but we are ready and we are good to go. All right, though, the low. And here is going to be Big Khrom. He's going to take the lead with this one. This might be enough to kill. Let's get it. And Chad, I think this is going to be Curtin. No, he drops it. He's got to be perfect from here. And that is going to do it. The Tremor is going to carry Chad.
Round two. Fight.
And beautiful damage to say the least, guys. Once again, this is a top 8 tournament, and this is starting off very, very smooth. I have to say so myself. And what is this? NRO coming through with a 5-bomb. Let's get it. NRO starting us off hot and heavy. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome back to the event. And can we get some big W's for Big NRO. I remember I said it wrong one time, but we're good now. Thank you so much, brother, for all the support you do for the channel. I know that's not your first time either. That's what she said as well. Getting back to the action, though, let's do this. All right, though, Khrom is taking it to Deftat. We know what we're looking at. And again, the low. And a good grab, though. Khrom is starting to pull away. All right, we got jump-ins, we got clones, but we got armor as well, does Big Deftat. Deftat, though, looking like they are going to be needing a lot more than this if they're going to be taking this match. Okay, clones all over the place, bullets. And this is Khrom trying to zone his way to freedom, though. Is this Peacemaker going to be able to get in? And as I say, these jump-ins are all over the place. What's going on, Big Dave? How you doing? And that is going to be Khrom with a pretty convincing game number one under our belt. And chat, thank you guys again for being here. A huge shout out to NRO for dropping that 5-bomb. And chat, let me not waste your time. It is replay time, and that is time for us to get to that next match. This is going to be tough for this Peacemaker. We may see Deftat switch back to the katana. Only time will tell. Let's get to game number 2 and find out. And Dave, we're doing amazing, brother. How's everybody in the building doing, man? It feels so good to be back at this time. We had to make sure we got my sleep schedule back in order, but now Deftat's sticking it out with the Peacemaker, saying, "Vape, shut your mouth. I don't need katana for this." Legendo, what's going on, brother? Good to see you again as well.
Your feeble mind could not comprehend it.
And it is go time, which means it is showtime, chat. On to the next match. Khrom versus Deftat going down right now, only on pay-per-view, though. Big jump in, though. He said, when Shark Tank finale? Dave, that's going to be a while from now. We still got a lot of qualifiers. Those are going to be returning on Monday, by the way. All right, Deftat starting off pretty good here. The Flute of Doom not going to be any good, though. And then it's going to be a beautiful Whippopotamus punch coming from Khrom. Okay? And Aerial is where we are bound. And still, though, we are using armor on the wake-up, chat. The low. And what is this, though? Terrible Mate coming through with 5. saying, NRO, I'm going to match you. Thank you so much, Big Terrible Main. 10 subs to start us up. Are you guys crazy? The answer is, of course, yes. But thank you guys so much for that. Supporting the channel and keeping these going. He said you forgot to water the crops. Listen, you need to message me back on thefarmersmeat.com, all right? I will not take no for an answer. Darkstar, good to see you as well, brother. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys all so much for the support. But first, we got to focus on the players. Big Ultimate, what's up, my man? And look at this, though, a bit of zoner warfare still on display. We got gunshots everywhere. They were discussing on my YouTube channel, who is the best Peacemaker? Deftat says, let me throw my head into the ring on that conversation. Khrom, though, still gonna be maintaining the lead. Deftat's gotta do something. And the overhead, this should be enough to do it. No fatal blow required.
I'm always on target.
And chat, with this result that we are seeing right in front of our fasicles, we are seeing Deftat bring this back, but you know what, chat? We are gonna have to see who makes their way into the semifinals. Okay? And still, though, Khrom trying to stagger early, trying to stagger off, and though jumping out of the Farah. And chat, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. That being said, I kind of like this one bit. By the way, what's going on, Ultimate Terrible Main NRO? Thank you so much for the gifted subs, and thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Let's get to it. All right, though, the torpedo, though, we are seeing that armor early and often. The Flute of Doom is going to connect. And Big Flowery, but don't think I don't see you, my goat. How you been? Flowery, but look at this Peacemaker right now. This is definitely a goated performance right now. He's trying to tie it up, but a beautiful up block, though, coming from the Chrominator. And Khrom again, this corner pressure is vicious, chat. The low is gonna get him, and we are all tied up.
I will destroy you.
Final round. Fight.
And welcome everybody back to the event, man. We were just live yesterday, man. Guys, this is an insane set, and you know what? We got a lot more coming your way. But we are going to be breaking away from that, says Khrom. We are outside of, by the way, guys, we're on that level train, hype 3. Let's go. Or that hype train, level 3. Words are hard. We already know. And Flowery says it was beautiful, man. This Peacemaker is looking pretty good. I cannot lie. Overhead is going to be gut blocked again. And Khrom is going to be making this man pay the iron price. Speaking of iron, though, we do have plenty of bullets on display. Overhead, no good. The Flute of Doom trying to make another cameo. Chat, Satsum, what's up? Holy moly, that is not a name I expected to see today. How you been, Big Satsum? Satsum, he could hear the Peacemaker, man. He had to come and take the call. I completely can understand that. Khrom, though, is on the verge of getting knocked down a peg. Is he going to be able to make this comeback? Overhead, the torpedo is good. And wait a minute, though, this is going to hit. And that is going to be the game. Deftat going to knock this bad boy up 1-1. And chat, clean up on aisle 12 because Deftat is knotting this bad boy up, and you know what? He is on the verge of potentially taking the lead. Let's go take a look at that replay once again. Brought to you by today, NRO, and brought to you by, sorry, words are hard, chat, by Terrible Main. And El Kukui coming through with the raid. Thank you so much, El Kukui. One of the best Conan players you will see, one of the best North American players you will ever see. Let's give that man a shout out. Everybody, you know who this man is. He just won that $3,000 tournament recently. Let's go. Cutie Pal, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And it is go time, which means chat is officially showtime. Khrom is going to be all tied up with Deftat on a 1-1 score, and let's get back to it.
Round 1. Fight.
And all right, game number 3 is where we are headed right now, and it is going to be Deftat sticking it out with the Peacemaker. Was 100% expecting the Katana, but chat, we don't always get what we want. And what's going on, Elson? I'm doing great, man. How's everything on your side of the aisle? Okay. And right now, forward 4. He said Twitter pal clips are so funny. All right, though, but still mowing and still flowing, though, is Big Khrom. Darkest Evil, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the channel. And gifting a sub to Cutie Pal. Let's go. 11 on the day. You guys have lost your marbles. But you know what? With that all being said, I have too. 11 on the day, but we got to see who's going to win this match, chat. Dave, thank you so much. And Cutie Pal, I better see you spam all those emotes and some. And there is the Meowdy. We love to see it, though. However, though, still a bit of a zoner warfare going on here. Good grab, though, Khrom. He is going to tie this up, though. Neither player will have the advantage. Gunshots on the ground, though, as we get started. And all right, though, we are still trying, though. And he's going to spend it. Is he going to hit? It is! And my voice cracked like 3 octaves there. We love to see it. Pirate Classic's going crazy. And that is going to be the round. Khrom absolutely timed that perfectly.
Nothing else.
Round 2. Fight.
On to the next round, though, Chad. This is going to be Deftat and Khrom. Khrom with the temporary lead, but can he maintain that? And Pyrex, though, great to see you. By the way, we will see you on stream relatively soon. By the way, guys, we have a team battle coming tomorrow, a 5v5. It is going to be Team Tragic versus Team Tarnished and some of North America's 20th players. And Tragic. Good. All right. Armor's looking pretty good. The low again. And the Flute of Doom, though, still making another cameo. We got gunshots all over the place. Good. And this is going to be Deftat, though, getting taken through the ringer, though, because here comes Khrom. And Khrom refusing to go down right now. Hang on a second, though. Deftat has been letting that armor pretty often, though. Let's see it. Big use of it there again. Speak of the devil. And it will appear. Overhead, no good. That one is going to be, however. Into the sky we go. Overhead as well. What's going on, big variety? Down one, and there's a grab that says, get off me. That's my purse. Overhead. And look at these two, man. Khrom does not want to give up nothing cheap. Good to see you as well, Shutter. Elson, thank you so much for putting up that donation, chap, to go along with it. Okay, and one more is all Deftat needs. Can he get one more? But he nails him! And that is going to be Khrom absolutely with 2 clutch rounds in a row, taking it over Deftat. Let's get it! Holy moly, donut shop chat. Onto the replay we go, because look at this, man. He robbed him once, and it was such a good robbery that he decided to do it twice. Look at this right here. On your screen, you will see Exhibit A. Insane, chat. I hate it. That being said, I kind of love it, though. 2-1 is going to be the score, and let's get back to business.
Peacemaker. Noob-Saibot. Tremor. Farah. The Fire Temple.
Ugh, what the hell's your story?
All right, on to the next game. By the way, how is everybody in chat doing? Great to see each and every one of you. We're having ourselves a little party sponsored by this community. And you know what? It is game time. Let's see if Deftat is going to be able to take this, or if it's going to be Big Khrom. Only one way to find out, and let's do the damn thing. Shutter says you're doing amazing. Are you done with school, by the way? I need some mod assistance with these events. All right, though, the gunshots continuing to pepper Khrom. He wants to end this right here. He wants to end this right now. By the way, ThePoorGuy and Redvis get those invites all started just in case this ends a little bit early. And still, though, this is going to be Deftat. The low is going to be good. Good use of the torpedo again, though. Deftat, we see them take an early lead. However, Khrom is able to fight his way back. Nice and exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even brave, the critics would say. The Eagly to keep everything safe. The Flute of Doom is good, and he connects with the bullets. The Eagly is coming all over the place, man. That's what she said. But again, though, we are going up to the sky. And chat, though, Khrom is going insane. This is where he starts to bring it back. He needs one more hit. What's going on, Big Platinum? No, you're all good, brother, man. Great to see you. And that is going to be Deftat. Finally striking back. Needs one more to tie this bad boy up.
Fight.
Subby, what's going on, man? By the way, that video of yours on YouTube, man, people are loving it. At least I think so. Unga Booga, great to see you as well. The Sector got up in the building. More torpedoes. Overhead. And Dave said insane. Oh yeah, these two are trading left, right, and center field. But Khrom with an excellent punish to avoid the bullets. Okay, jumping pressure as well. The low, the down one. And Shutter, I have no idea, but you know what? I am loving it because it turns out people actually enjoy watching Peacemaker. The Flute of Doom, the bullets, something is going to connect here. And look at this, though. Khrom is trying to go for the zoner warfare. We've even seen this early on, but Deftat going to take an extensive lead. Sonic boom pressure into the sky. We going onto the right side of the screen. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute, though. What is this going to be? He's going to spend it. And it's going to absolutely nail him. Not going to be enough to kill. But it is going to do a sizable chunk of change. By the way, chat, courtesy of NRO, courtesy of Dave, courtesy of everybody coming up in here, man. Thank you guys so much for everything. Terrible Main, thank you so much, everybody, for the gifted subs. We hit a level 3 hype train, you demons.
Round. Fight.
Davis is loving the action. I am too. However, Deftat is facing elimination, though. He cannot afford to go down. So I hope Sikander qualifies. If Sikander wants to come play, he is always welcome. However, though, we got more gunshots on the loose. And Khrom right now is trying to play this one so calculated, so carefully, so splendiferously. I don't know if that's a word, but we're gonna say it for the one time. Eagly is again getting outzoned by the clone, but we do have armor. And Season Fox said he shouldn't jump forward. He probably would have dodged that. Who knows, man? Who knows? Khrom is surgical with that fatal blow. We've been seeing this all night. And this is tough, though, because Deftat is facing elimination. They've got to do something. They've got to make something happen. They've got to confirm into fatal. That would be my best guess. And that is going to be the punish. He's got breaker. He's got to spend it. And Khrom is going to break away from this. There it is. And this is, again, Deftat on the loose. The grab is going to be good, chat. One more. And the waiter, who's going to know what? The low, no good. And this, the anti-gravity is going to get him. And holy moly, that is going to be a 2-2 score. Chat, we got a game 5 on our hands off the rip. Elson, after this match, I got you, brother. However, though, we gotta stay focused on this because this is looking like it's not gonna cool down anytime soon. However, chat, though, we are going to a game 5. Let's go take a look and let's go to that 5th and final game. Chat, I don't know who you guys got winning this set, but this one is going to be a banger. Chat, I can see an argument for either player. However, it's going down to the wire on this last one.
Shang Tsung Laboratory.
Will more come here from your timeline?
Why the fuck would I tell you?
All right, here we go, and here we roll. This is Deftat, this is Khrom, and this is gonna be the last game between these two. Deftat starting off early, though. However, it is Khrom who often answers back late. By the way, Redvis and ThePoorGuy, get those invites sent out right now. Go AFK once you get to the hill, please. Shamiru, great to see you. How you been? More eagerly, the low is gonna be good, and this is gonna be a dominant lead from Deftat. Insane to see. Deftat, though, needs a little bit more. Can they get a little bit more? The Flute of Doom, and that is a beautiful connection. Okay. And that is gonna be that is basically a flawless at that point, and Deftat is rolling.
Center mass.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing in chat. We gotta see if Deftat is gonna be able to close this out right here and right now. Trying to explode him, but there is no explosion to be had. Good grab. And the Farah coming out. And by the way, Pyrex saying Khrom, don't give up. Excellent advice, man. You just gotta take it one game at a time, one round at a time. And that is more. Khrom, he is falling apart right in front of our eyes, though. Not like this. And again, though, the lows, the flutes, and this zoning pressure is starting to become insurmountable, coming from Big Deftat. Deftat, though, is in no hurry right there. That is gonna be a full combo. This is not good. Okay. And Six God, keep in mind, you are not up next. You are up in 2 matches. Up next is gonna be Redvis, and up next is going to be ThePoorGuy. However, Deftat playing this one so methodically, chat. And again, though, Khrom, he is starting to run out of those lives. He's got to spend it. Is this going to hit? No, sir, and that is going to be another punish. And Khrom is in trouble, chat. One more connection should be enough to do it. And chat, no, wait a minute. He's going to go for it. I respect this. He drops it, though! And Khrom is out of here before he can land the brutality.
Peace out, motherfucker.
Quitality. Peacemaker wins.
And that is gonna do it. And chat, that is going to be Deftat with a 3-2 score over Big Khrom. Let's go take a look at that replay and let's go see. What an insane set. Game 5s. We love seeing those, man. These two playing so good. However, it was Deftat able to pull away at the very last moment. And a great set between these two. Guys, let's go take a look at that bracket. Let me show you exactly what it is we're dealing with. So with that result right there, it will be Deftat going on to the semifinals. Khrom, we hope to see you again. However, we got to move on because coming up next is going to be Redvis taking on ThePoorGuy, and those invites have been sent out. Let's get to it.
T1000.
And Redvis coming out with the broke 1000. We love this character. We do not get a ton of him. And let's see if ThePoorGuy has done his homework. We have not seen him in a few months, Chad.
Why can't you machines appreciate chaos?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, chat, and here we go. Game number 1. We are in Johnny's mansion. We got flamingos and rubber duckies. We know it's party time. And another character coming out with those bullets, but a little bit more liquid metal than anticipated. Okay, the poor guy, though, he is going to be bombing on this T-1000 to start us off. And GodKing says, I'm scared of Subby, aren't we all? However, though, this is going to be a giant lead, though, coming for the poor guy right now, starting up, but here comes Redvis. And Redvis, though, he loves the Terminator characters. We do remember his T-800 model coming from MK11. Variety Squad, good to see you as well, but there's gonna be a big duck coming from the poor guy. Good grab, but another duck. This man cannot be grabbed, do not even try it. And the poor guy is gonna be updating this man's circuitry, and there's gonna be a very dominant round.
Round 2. Fight.
And on to the next round we go. Redvis, though, is gonna have to update his technique sooner rather than later. There's a punish, and finally a break coming for Redvis. And again, though, we are going up to the sky on this one, still keeping him in the corner. Jump it, overhead slam, but that is gonna be a big punish. Poor guy seems to have done his homework pretty early. And a good grab, though, he stepped back for that. Beautiful use of the Movado, one of T-1000's best cameos. Oh, and that is gonna be another land for that big overhead. Redvis insists on going for that, but this is gonna be, no, not gonna be the game yet. Gunshots again, Redvis, he would have to get up in here. That is gonna be a punish though, Chad, that's the round! And Redvis is gonna nail him. I think the poor guy thought that was gonna chip, but it was not going to. Yo, what's going on, Big Rin? Great to see you, how you doing, brother? Hopefully you're feeling better these days. And again though, Redvis, that could have been just what needed to turn the tide. And Redvis is now laying waste to the poor guy's health. Nice. Down one. And another grab, though, and here comes Movado. These overheads, though, these have been Redvis's kryptonite. We've seen this. And chat, here comes a big frosty freezy freeze. And the poor guy, he could be close to knocking this up. There's a big hippopotamus, though. I know what I'm looking at. Good. Overhead again, though. Can the poor guy clutch this out? The blood ball still hits, and he has to break. All right, keep in mind the poor guy. He will have breaker pretty soon. This is a very scary position. And another grab. Wait a minute, though. He's got to spin it. He's got to spin it. Do not let this man cash out on you. And another grab. This is doing a chug, Chad. Poor guy knows it's not going to kill, though. And the grab, though. No, still not death. And that is gonna do it, the double poke, knowing it was gonna chip out from the poor guy, and a 1-0 score to start us off. Very impressive stuff from the poor guy. Basically had the read on a lot of things Redvis was gonna do, and let's go look at the replay. And Platinum Hunt, absolutely. We might have to nerf Subby. She's getting better and better, man. And as you see, she is starting to win these tournaments, man, and that is a problem. But we gotta find out, Chet, who is gonna win today's tournament. Redvis, we will give him another crack at gold. Let's get to it, and let's get to game in number 2.
T-1000. Movado. Sub-Zero.
On to the next match we go. It is Redvis, though, still coming out with the T-1000. And let's see if he can make this count against the poor guy. One of the best Haviks you will see in all of EU.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's get to it. Let's make this happen, though. We got jump-ins all over the place, though. I'm very curious about the Sub-Zero cameo. T-1000 not using a ton of projectiles, but a beautiful duck, though, coming from the poor guy, and into the sky we go. Okay. Overhead. And still not done, though. This pressure is mounting. Redvis is not getting to take his turn back. But hang on a second. Speaking of turn, this might be enough to turn the tables. Redvis was an excellent combo. Not going to be enough to tie it up. Overhead is going to be money. And Redvis, though, looking for every opportunity here, but the poor guy not providing it. Good use of the Movado as well. Hang on a second, chat. This one is not over. Redvis, though, this is an extensive lead. This should be enough if he's able to capitalize with the Movado, and he is. And chat, wait, one more. And that is it, Redvis. A pretty comfortable round for him, I will say.
Round 2.
Rin, I hope you're feeling back. I hope you're feeling better soon, man. That's all I gotta say, man. But always welcome to the channel. I know it's late where you're at. And Deflector, yeah, poor guy's an excellent Havik, man. He was a Havik main before this character became popular, and now he is reaping the benefits of this character. Okay, beautiful duck from Redvis, though, and we are going straight launcher. And again, full coast-to-coast corner carry. Okay, Still not done. And Redvis, though, this should be enough. This should be the game. And Redvis needs chip at this point. I think it's gonna do it, and it is. Even though, if you notice, the poor guy did actually flawless block that I wake up, and we are going all chop on this one. That is gonna be game number 2. Redvis showing some big signs of life. Chat, do we get another game 5? I would absolutely love it, but we gotta see what's going on. Chat, on to game number 3 we go, though. This is going to be the poor guy and Redvis all knotted up 1-1. And only this is going to be a dead heat in this now 1st-to-2 set. And let's see who's got the goods. And the T1000 definitely updating and upgrading their circuitry since that first game. The poor guy, will he switch cameos, though? That is the question.
Corrupted forest.
An order built by machines is perfection.
And let's go and let's roll. By the way, guys, the Flesh Pits is banned. We have a couple players here who have not played here before. I want to let you know that stage is banned. If we do encounter that stage, we will simply restart the match. However, though, Redvis again starting off with the lead, trying to get that Movado locked and loaded, but here comes the poor guy. Poor guy trying to get up in those DMs, but Redvis, though, gonna take advantage of that jump in. And Redvis right now, though, a bit of a drop some more right there, but the low's gonna catch him. Keep in mind, T1000 was recently nerfed. However, though, he is still showing to be a very viable character. And again, if you make the right read, this character will carry you to the promised land. And the staggers, and this is gonna be the poor guy. He's running out of options, he's running out of health, but a beautiful punish. And the poor guy continuing to rock and roll. He would need a lot from here. Redvis gonna have breakaway soon. Will he spend it? Good, down 1. And this is close. Just getting out of those ZMs, though. And look at Redvis. He's looking for that zoner warfare. Wants to land the stand 2. It reached. It reached from like a quarter of the screen, man. This character did not get enough nerves. And the poor guy, though, that jump in not gonna hit, but the stand 2 behind it will. Getting himself into the corner, but a beautiful throw. Jumping in, that is gonna nail him. The poor guy was looking for an anti-air, and it doesn't land. And the board's up beautiful. Redvis tried to step back, but he was not able to outspace it, though. Redvis still kind of bombing on him. And this is gonna be the poor guy. No cameo to help him out. Keep in mind, he is playing with the Sub-Zero cameo. It will not help him out when it comes to a lot of offense, except for exceptions like that. And this is going to be the poor guy on the verge of bringing this back, but we got overheads for a reason. The grab is gonna be good. The poor guy's got a break. Do not even think about it. And Redvis, he's not even gonna catch it out, except he is. We've got to break away from that. We do not want to go on a health deficit here. Wait, it's gonna go mixy mix. The low, and it's not gonna reach. T1000 outreaches Havik. And again, this is no, it is gonna kill. He let go of block.
Perception is
Final
power.
round.
And chat, this is interesting, man, to say the least. This is all tied up. We've been getting banger after banger set all day. And the Redvis 1000, though, still showing that he does have enough to pull away. The teardrop is gonna be no good. But the jump in, T1000, some of the best jump ins in the game. However, though, the poor guy gonna counter that beautifully. Blood balls are all over the place. You gotta be careful in this corner. Getting shimmy turnered. The stand 2 is unable to connect. The hitbox on that is weird, and that is gonna be the poor guy able to bring it back in a 2-1 score. Yo, what's going on, Big G? How you been?
Havik wins.
And a 2-1 score, the poor guy able to bring this back. However, we are far from over. And Chad, do we get that next game 5 that we've been looking for? We love when tournament sets are super competitive, but only time will tell. On to the next match we go, and on to the next match we roll. This is the poor guy. Going up, he needs one more. By the way, Jeetum, great to see you, brother.
T1000. Movado.
And let's go, and let's roll the poor guy. He needs one more. Can he get one more?
Won't tolerate anarchy.
Oh, Jeetum, we've been getting banger after banger set all day, man. Viking, great to see you as well, brother.
Round 1. Fight.
And Zooted in the building as well. I see all these goats in the chat. What is going on, everybody, man? You said give me that pool link. Oh man, Jeetum, if you do want to member, you do ever have to. However, here is going to be the donation tab for anybody who wants to donate to this prize pool. Currently at 0, man. If you want to support the players, support the event, that is the link. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. And we're going chop suey yet again. And this is going to be the poor guy going through the ringer here. And there's the teardrop. And this is going to be a dominant round, though, coming from Big Redvis. The down two not going to connect, but this looks like all but certified for him. And that is, and that is going to be the round. And Osbot's coming through with a 20.
Round 2. Fight.
Osbots, thank you so much, brother. Osbots, one of our biggest supporters. Thank you again. And what's going on, Annas? How you been, by the way? Is Annas Bananas and Gina with a 40? What? No. Oh my goodness, and Cheatham absolutely bombing on this. Say, tell them boys to get their pants and give us more action. Are you serious right now? The double notification, chat, y'all are going crazy. $60, chat. I need you guys right now, not only for Cheatham, but for Osboss, chat. $60 in the prize pool, let's go. And by the way, Redvis has been laying absolute waste, and this is going to be us going to yet another game 5, Chad. Let's go! And Chad, Osboss is making their presence in the most amazing way. Thank you so much, Os, for that donation. And Cheatham, thank you so much for spicing up that prize pool. You now have 60 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat. And Chad, I need to see every emoji and every W you can think of. This is going to the 5th and final game, and let's go. I want my money back, says Osbots. Here's the deal, Os. I ate it.
T1000.
What's going on, Big Trey God? Great to see you. And this is going to be the 5th and final game. Let's see who has the goods. It is Redvis and it is the poor guy, and it's going down right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Give me one quick second, Chad. All right, though, here we go. Now, it's Redvis, though. He can see the prize pool. He sees the 60 bomb, and so can the poor guy. This is a very treacherous position, but only one of these two is going to be moving on to the semifinals, where Deftat will await. By the way, Season Fox and GodKing get those invites sent out, and Vape Coach himself, me, I donated $5 to the prize pool. My goodness, y'all are going crazy. A $65 prize pool because I donated $5. Thank you guys so much again. Cheatham, was that you? All right, though, here we go. Let's do the damn thing. And this is gonna be a jump and punish coming from Big Redvis. And chat, if it sounds like I'm doing a bad job commentating right now, it's only because I'm doing a bad job commentating right now. Because the chat is going crazy. And this, hang on a second, though, that is gonna do it. Redvis is on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, 65 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Big Sweat. Whoever that was, thank you so much. Thank you, Cheatham, and thank you, Osboss, for all you have done. And as well, thank you as well to Terrible Main. Thank you as well to NRO. And thank you as well to Dave for the gifted subs. Oh, we're sacrificing everything, man. This is going crazy. And so is the poor guy. He has a good lead. Wait a minute, though. Is this gonna go the distance? Are we going to the 5th and final round, the 3rd and final round? Hang on a second, though. The low again. And we are not done. That's gonna be a punish, and chat, we are going to the last round.
Final round. Fight.
And chat, once again, you guys are bringing the hype, so the players are bringing the hype themselves. We've had the most banger of matches so far. Redvis, he is gonna be at a bit of a life deficit, though the jumping is gonna be good, and here comes the Redvis 1000. And let's see it, though. One of these two are gonna be moving on. Who is gonna get it? Good use of the armor, though. The poor guy. He needs to be very careful, because T1000 can absolutely make this comeback. However, a very good use of the low. And one more. Wait a minute, though. Redvis not gonna give up just yet. And this should be enough to do it, and poor guy's gonna move on. And poor guy gonna absolutely take the set by a score of 3-2. Redvis, thank you so much for coming through, and thank you so much for playing. That is gonna be the end of the set.
Havik wins.
And chat, with that result right there, it is gonna be none other than the poor guy. He will be moving on to the semifinals. Redvis, man, he played excellent. However, it is going to be poor guy. That Havik is gonna be showing us a little bit more of what it's got. And guys, it is time to get back to that bracket and show you exactly what it is we are working with. And guys, with that result right there, it is now going to be the poor guy. Moving on to the semifinals. However, chat, we are far from over. Coming up next is going to be Season Fox taking on GodKing. This is going to be a North American showdown, and let's get to it. All right, chat, unfortunately, because Season Fox is not here, we are going to replace that man. It is now going to be GodKing versus Darkstar, and let's get right to it. I'll set up those channel predictions, and let's get going. And let's go, chat. This is going to be the next match of the night. GodKing, he's going to be taking on Darkstar. GodKing, an Omega Kenshi sweat. Darkstar, one of the better Reikos you will see on the North American side, and let's get to it.
Being a soldier, don't you?
Every meal's a banquet. Every formation, a parade.
And Unga Bunga, I get a lot of complaining from you, brother. I love to see it. Either way, though, let's go and let's do it. This is GodKing versus Darkstar, and let's get to it. Pharaohs of Chaos is in the building. One of their only North American players. And let's see if this Kenshi is going to be up for the challenge. And this Reiko right now is bringing out the bombs, the load, the mix. Remember, these are all first to 3 sets, and let's get it. The jump-ins again, but that is a beautiful up block, and it looks like Darkstar was ready for this. He can see the prize pool, that Boss. Hang on, I just got word, actually. Nah, it's fine. No, we're good. No, this is the matchup we're playing right now. All right, though, let's go. And let's see if this Kenshi is going to be up for the challenge, though. Right now, Darkstar continuing to lay waste to his helm. Boss, an international himself, is tipping $5. Let's go. I don't know who that is, man, but thank you so much. And this is now a $71 prize pool. Thank you so much to everybody in chat who has been helping us out, man. This is going crazy, man. G-Dub, Boss, Vape himself, man. Thank you guys for everything you've been doing for the players, for the events. And that is going to be this Reiko, though, going to be absolutely zoning his way to freedom.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's make this happen, though. On to the next round we go. The jump in, though, and again, Darkstar wants to put this away sooner rather than later. GodKing, he might be a little bit nervous being in front of this many people, but let's be honest, it's all Boss on 120 Heidi accounts trying to boost us in the algorithm. We're big fans of this, by the way. Good, overhead, and this is gonna be another punish, though. He says, get off me. That's my purse. And Garkusha, great to see you as well, brother. Hopefully your game is gonna be looking a lot better tomorrow. Okay, and look at him, he's just standing in front of him, chat, what is this? Nice, and that is gonna be an aerial command grab, and this is gonna be GodKing in some serious trouble. Oh, the Whiffopotamus. Silver, what's going on, brother? And this is gonna be the game. Do not pass go and do not collect $200. That is going to be Darkstar, the latest fill-in, going up 1-0.
Reiko wins.
And chat, with this result right now, the latest fill-in Darkstar. And what's going on, Big Silver? Don't think I don't see you. Silver, have you been liking the T1000, man? Are you still playing him? Are you still on that Kenshi, man? And Silver has been hating the T1000. We hate to see it. However, though, that is going to be GodKing again going down. Young Arasani, what's going on, brother? Arasani, great to see you, my man. How is everything, brother?
Kenshi. Tremor.
And all right, though, it is go time. It is actually showtime, and GodKing gonna come out again. We've seen 2 Game 5s. Is that trend gonna continue? Or is GodKing gonna go down? Is Darkstar gonna bomb on him? Let's find out.
Every formation, a parade.
Round 1.
By the way, attack potency and Pyrrhix, make sure you guys are good to go. Coming up next. All right, though, the down one, what an excellent conversion. Let me see what Silver said. I haven't played MK since T1000 came out. Silver, you won't believe it, but neither have I. Osboss said, how do you know about my roaded emo? Osboss, I keep forgetting. All right, Osboss, I'm gonna make a mental note in my head. Make Os the roaded kangaroo emote. I got you tomorrow, 100%, promise. Cross my heart and hope to vape. And that is gonna be another big punish, though. Darkstar is going crazy in this matchup. And again, though, the Ninja Star's coming out. Kenshi does not have a lot of projectiles to counter that with, Chad. This is not looking good, but it's also going to be the round. And again, GodKing is going down. Arasani, what is that emote? Is that Ripley?
Fight.
I like it. Post that often and more. And there's the low again. By the way, he's gonna whip it out raw on him. You never want to do that. He said that's Ripley. Silver says they've been on MK11. Silver, I'm gonna bring back an MK11 tournament soon. There will be Russian Sub-Zeros, of course, but what can we do about it? All right, still going and still flowing though. Again, the low. And this is going to be the Ninja Stars. The Tremor, he comboed off the Ninja Stars. The down one, and we're going double down one, double the trouble. And the jump in again, though. This is going to be GodKing. He's got to do something, though. He does have the lead. Okay. And you better believe, though, that Darkstar can absolutely bring this back. Okay, and Aerosonic says, I saw the first Alien in theaters. The first one I ever saw was Alien 2, a goated movie. Is he gonna bring this back? Hang on a second, chat. We gotta stop film trivia for half a second. We will get back to it, though. And that is gonna be GodKing, though, not absolutely selling that round. Good stuff.
Final round. Fight.
And Ankle Tony, how you doing, brother? And chat, this is interesting right now, though. What's he gonna do from here? He's gonna get hit by the Tremor, bro. That's what's gonna happen. And Chad, you see that guy right there that is at the table drinking, passed out in the bar? Wait, no, he's not here right now. He'll be there later. I was gonna say, that's me. That should be a punish, though, but the backdash is gonna be good. Wait a minute, though. GodKing is waking up right in front of our eyes, right in front of our orbitals. Cobra Tango, what's going on, brother? Shout outs to one of the OGs from the MK11 days. Cobra Tango, you gotta show us that T1000 one day. You gots to. The jumping. Wait a minute, though, and we're still keeping the plus frames. All plus and all frames. Below. And shit. Fuck. Cobra says, I haven't been playing him. I know a lot of people dropped him, Cobra. However, though, we got to get back to the lesson at hand, though. GodKing, though, he is going to be paying the iron price, and that is going to be the game. Darkstar on a 2-0 lead.
Reiko wins.
And chat, with that performance right there, Darkstar did have to work for it, but it does look like Pharaohs of Chaos is going to be sitting somewhat pretty in this situation. However, chat, keep in mind, after this is going to be Attack Potency, the best Omni-Man in the world taking on Pyrrhix. He's awesome. Chat, let's go to game number 3 and let's get this one sorted out. Thank you so much, by the way, Pyrrhix. And Uncle Tony says, what's up, Vape? Dude, everything's right, everything's left. Everything is as it should be, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support. A $71 prize pool supported by the goats of this community, man. Osboss, Jeetum, Vape himself, everybody who's been coming through. Thank you so much. That's a good point, Unga. That's a good point. Even though I say many, many, many horrific things besides just swear words. All right, though, and again, though, this is going to be GodKing's last chance. If he does not get this done now, he may not get a chance ever. And again, though, we are shimming in and out, we are shucking, we are jiving, we are bobbing, and we are weaving, chat. The low again with the Ninja Stars. Okay. Exactly, Silver, exactly. And now we know, and knowing is half the battle. The jumping again, but he was waiting for it, not like this. Another jumping. And this is gonna be a long reach of Kenshi, more measure for your pleasure. And again, though, this is gonna be GodKing. He is going down, wait a minute. And that, oh my goodness, saying do not pass go, do not collect those $200. And chat, I'm scared, I'm petrified. Oh my goodness, and chat, I got chills. I'll be honest, they are multiplying. And this energy that Darkstar is supplying, it's electrifying. Let's get to potentially the last round of the match. And let's see it, though. GodKing, though, he is whiffing in public. That is illegal. And look at this, man. He looks like a caged animal. He's got to do something. He's got to get out this corner, and you just know Darkstar is waiting for him to jump. That is the scariest part. Overhead. Oh, Oonga Boonga is not in today. He wasn't yesterday. Hopefully we get him in soon, though. Nice low, and another low to go along with it. We got the triple low, the triple dip shot. And Attack Potency, if you can actually send me the invite, I will get Big Pyrrhix in the building, but send it out sooner rather than later. All right, the overhead again, but we have flawless block technology. You better believe it. Oh, hang on a second, though. The sword is getting put away. The low again, and Darkstar is absolutely going crazy. He will not stop pressing. And that is going to be the air grab, chat. This could be the beginning of the end. In fact, I think it is. And GodKing is going, and GodKing is gone. A 3-0 coming for Big Darkstar.
Reiko.
And chat, with that result right there, our first 3-0 of the event. However, we are far from done. We are heading to our last quarterfinal of the night. And this one is going to be a doozy. It's going to be an all-timer. And chat, let me show you exactly what it is we are looking at. By the way, thank you so much for playing, GodKing. And thank you so much for playing Darkstar. We will see you soon, however. Take 5, get some water. And chat, coming on is going to be Darkstar 2, his next semifinal. Let me make sure I spell this right. Words are hard. All right, looks like we're good to go. Chat, coming up next, though, is going to be Attack Potency. He's going to be taking on Pyrrhix. Let's get those invites sent out, and let's go. And chat, if this is your first time watching this and you're saying, why does the host sound absolutely crazy? Well, the reason for that is because I'm an absolute crazy person. So this is the beauty of Vape's Fight Night, where you get to watch a man lose his mind in real time. I'm just kidding. I lost it months ago. We don't know where it's at. Chat, coming up next, Pyrrhix versus Attack Potency. And let's get this bad boy started.
Omni-Man. Ghost.
All right, chat, and here we go. This is going to be Pyrrhix and Attack Potency. Let's get it. The best Omni-Man in the world. Attack Potency is gracing us with their presence, and let's get it.
Laboratory.
What's your plan? Trick-or-treating?
Carving that stupid mustache off your
And by the way, if anybody does want to give us a follow on the YouTube, we are grinding on there. And the channel is doing very, very well. Courtesy of the players, courtesy of the community. Thank you guys so much. And we just posted a video today of Arrow winning a tournament. Can you believe it or not? However, though, we are still locked. We are still loaded. How does Ghostface do against Frogny-Man? That is my biggest question. And Jeedum says, I'm glad he dropped the Homelander. He is going to be coming out with the Omni-Man. However, Pyrrhix going to be mixing. This is going to be North America to Europe. And you know what? That is going to be a good thing right now, because the ping is going to be going in both directions. Knives are out. And so is the Movado, and Pyrrhix will not stop mixing, Chad. But the drop to Mo. Here comes Attack. Getting on the grind. Here we go. And chat, this is Attack Potency actually taking the lead, believe it or not. And another grab, Pyrrhix. He is falling apart, not like this. And still backing up, SpongeBob style. And there's the Movado. You gotta be careful though. What's the mix gonna be? The command grab. Attack Potency, he has Breaker. Will he spend it? Doesn't need it though, because he cannot extend it. The low again. And wait a minute though, here comes Attack. And Attack is going to be taken in one of the all-time classic comebacks.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, Jeedum, yeah, no. I'll be completely honest with you, Jeedum, because we always start off from 0. If it stays at 0, you will see a lot more of the players, I would say, fun characters. The second $1 gets dropped in there, we get the Omega Sweat mode, and we're very happy about that. And by the way, thank you so much for your contribution for today. And again, though, Pyrrhix, though, Omega Sweat mode, there's a nice grab, though, and here comes the homie as well. And Chad, we're calling the homie, we're calling the cameo, and Pyrrhix is absolutely schmixing. And into the sky we go. We are skybound. Shout outs to CLF. And there's another low mix with the Movado, Chad. And Pyrrhix, though, I don't know if he's going to give up this lead. He has given up all his meter, though. He will not be able to break away. Keep in mind, Ghostface, a bit of a glass cannon in that what a duck. Hang on, shut up. Myself. We're going up to the sky. I had to tell myself to shut my own mouth because Pyrrhix was mixing too crazy.
Final round. Fight.
And Pyrrhix again, though. Here's the thing, though, about Ghostface. He has to spend basically all his meter to play the way he wants to. And that leaves a lot of opportunity, though, if you're able to make that comeback. Because he cannot break away. Actually, right now he can. Will he spend it? Okay, into the sky again, but that one we do have to break away Pyrrhix, and not in a very good position. The low again, the jumping. That one, and another low. And this is going to be him throwing him at the screen, breaking the overlay. Chat!
To your species.
Brutality.
And chat, Attack Potency is absolutely coming through in style, taking game number 1. And man, Pyrrhix, he was looking good until he wasn't. However, he will have another opportunity. Attack Potency, man, playing a little bit too crazy, but you know what? We all go a little crazy sometimes. Something I'm sure Pyrrhix can relate to. Now, chat, coming up is going to be game number 2, and let's see who's got the goods. Oh, Jeedum. Attack Potency, a very good player, man. The best Omni-Man in the world. Pyrrhix immediately making the switch, though. We love the character variety. I cannot even lie.
Soon's laboratory.
You smell of old blood and dark wars.
That should make you very, very
And Black Sheep saying nice references today, brother. We're doing our best, Black Sheep. We're doing our best. He said, Arrow, you still here? I do not see any track of Arrow. However, though, coming in, though, is going to be Attack Potency, though. The overhead, though, this is going to be diabolical pressure coming from Attack. And into the corner, out of the corner, and back in. Here we go. Nice. That one. And into the poke and the special, but Attack Potency is ready early and often. Beautiful punish. All right, don't put a beautiful punish on Pyrrhix's own. And we are marching westbound on the I-10. He's gonna spend it. And I don't know if I agree with expenditure this early, chat, but you know what? Better now than never. Because he might not get another opportunity for that because attack potency is absolutely cleaning his clock. Okay, gets the shimmy neutron, the shimmy turner, the shimbo slice. Okay, and that is gonna do it. That should be the round. Is he gonna break? He does! Holy moly, but Pyrrhic says break all you want. You're still gonna get hit by a bus.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's go. All right, though. Down 1. And this is gonna be attack potency saying, I need that round back. I need my get back more than ever. Nice. And still the corner carry looking exquisite, though we are going coast to coast. But wait a minute, he's now hitting him out of the corner, doesn't keep it going. And you could tell attack potency wanted to throw him into the corner there, but Pyrrhic will not stop pressing buttons. Beautiful punish again from Pyrrhic. This is not gonna be enough to take the lead. However, this will be a solid chunk of change. And there's Kano to keep everything safe. Your health is disappearing right in front of us. Good. And another forward 1-2. The low. And Pyrrhic, though, again is still pressing. He's gonna take the lead. Pyrrhic is absolutely bombing on attack potency, who is starting to run out of time, who is starting to run out of health. And Pyrrhic, though, just a little bit too strong this game, or so it would appear. And Ketchup coming through with another sub. Ketchup on that 10-month streak. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Pyrrhic is on the mic. He didn't say too much, but that could be a precursor as to what's to come. However, Ketchup, thank you so much for that 10-month subscription. Welcome back to the channel. And chat, this day is starting off crazy, man. Who expected this, man? We have gotten some of the best matches that we've gotten in a long time, and it is only round number 1. Semifinals are still next.
Omni-Man. Baraka.
And Ketchup, you get access to all those emotes, man. I want to see you spam each and every one of them.
Hourglass.
Viltrumite medicine could cure your disease.
All right, Pyrrhic, though, a 1-1 score. This is going to be a very deciding match, and let's see who's got the goods.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's see it, though. Attack potency knows what has to be done. Attack potency and this Omni-Man, though, is it going to be good enough to beat Baraka? The overhead is going to be money. So if somebody plays Liu Kang, I'll bring the pot to 100, says Ketchup. Ketchup, I'm trying to think, do we have any Liu Kang players in here? Darkstar, do you have a Liu Kang that you can play for 1 game? But that would be maybe asking Darkstar to take the iron price. I don't know. Either way, we gotta focus on this match. Okay, and this is again, though, Pyrrhic, he's gonna be taking the lead. Attack potency is in a world of trouble. And into the corner we go, but we're waking up with armor. This should be the round, actually. This should be enough to kill. If he can spend the fatal, but he cannot, actually. The low, no good mix. And hang on a second, though. This might be enough. But it's not, it's close. And wait a minute, though, because we are just gonna be bombing overhead. That is gonna do it.
Round 2.
Ketchup, I'm trying to think. Who's in our bracket still? Deftat doesn't play any of those characters. And ThePoorGuy only plays Havik. So we might be a little bit screwed, Ketchup, but you know what? It is all right. There is plenty of opportunity coming up. And let's see it, though, because this is going to be attack potency with the lead. And a very clean round from them as well. We got to call it like we see it. Down 1 into the special. Going to be poking out from the Kano. Very good timing. The low. And still going, though. We're not done. And into the sky. And chat, this is going to do it. A 2-1 lead coming for attack potency.
The realms are mine.
Deftat plays Gearus. Hang on a second.
Omni-Man wins.
And that is going to be a 2-1 lead, though, for attack potency. Let's go look at that replay. And Emerald, great to see you as well, man. How you been? Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Great to see Ketchup after such a long time, man. It has been an amazing event, and I'm not even lying to you. This is one of my favorite tournaments we've done in such a long time. Let's get to that next match.
Omni-Man.
All right, attack potency enjoying a 2-1 lead. Pyrrhic's gonna think about this. He's going back to the broke face. And what's going on, Terminator? Great to see you as well. Killer Rocco, what's up, brother?
Hanging goat.
Holy moly, all the goats are out today. And Fig.
Carving that stupid mustache off your smug face.
And let's get to it, chat. By the way, coming up next, Deftat versus ThePoorGuy. At each other's WB and be ready to send that invite out as soon as this looks like it's ending. All right, though, but this broke face, though, gonna be coming out again. Overhead pressure is gonna be looking like overhead pressure. The jumping. And Pyrrhix, though, keep in mind, he has to spend a ton of meter to do all this. So if he gets hit, he cannot break away. But it looks like right now, though, he has got attack potency on the ropes, got him right where he wants him. And what was that? I don't think I've ever seen the Ozboss coming through with another 5 bomb. Ozboss has been going crazy. We are on 17 for the night as Pyrrhix goes on the verge of sending this to another game 5. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been absolutely spoiling me and the players today. Thank you guys so much for everything you've been doing. However, chat, into the sky is where we're going. Oz, thank you so much. I'm gonna put it in my brain. Get you the buff kangaroo emo. You've got it. Mufasa, great to see you as well. Welcome back to the chat. Guys, I don't think we'll make the sub goal for today. No, catch up. We already have. Oh, no, wait, it's a joke. I'm stupid. It's okay. We have gone over that, man. Thank you guys again for everything you do. And hang on a second, though. Pyrrhix, though, he is falling short on time and falling short on life, though, and there's another Movado to make him pay. Thank you guys. Hey, truly, guys, thank you guys so much for everything you do, man. It means a ton, man. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. Thank you so much, everybody in the Twitch chat. We love you guys, man. We would not do these events without you. Down one. And another low. Still going, though, and there's a nice grab as well, and this is going to be the round. And attack potency is going to go on set point. Can they get to the semifinals?
Final round. Fight.
Is it vape only event ever? I can't get myself to commit to an event. I won't sign up for my own events. I keep trying to get myself to, but I won't. Nice. And again, though, attack potency laying waste to Pyrrhix, and this is a problem. Okay. And this is again more Movado, and Pyrrhix is in some solid trouble, chat. Not like this. And Deftat, I did get your invite, by the way. Pyrrhix, he's got to be perfect if he's going to get this done. Attack potency, what is going to be the move from here? The wait, no, trip guard. And wait, that's a punish. Pyrrhix, he's got to get rolling again. He can still do this. It's just going to be very, very hard. Good tech. That would have been it. And another low's gonna do it, chat, and that is gonna be attack potency. Exploding Pyrrhix all over the place. We love to see it. And a 3-1 score, and that is gonna be the set. Chat, we are now moving on to the semifinals. Pyrrhix, thank you so much for playing today, man. It does mean a ton to us. However, we gotta go take a look at that replay. Things are starting off very, very good, though, if your name is attack potency in this tournament. And just look at that, man. The mix, the Movado really, really helped. And Pyrrhix, you did a tremendous job, brother. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we want to see you back soon. However, chat, going on to the next round is going to be none other than attack potency. Put your hands and fins together for them. Chat, coming up next, semifinal number 1, Deftat versus ThePoorGuy, and let's get going. All right, chat, here we go. This is going to be the next match. This is going to be ThePoorGuy versus Deftat semifinal. Number 1 coming your way. And Deftat coming out with the Gearus, trying to get catch-up. Trying to budge catch-up, though. This might be a good strategy. And Arasani's saying no. Everybody is saying no, by the way. Why is everybody saying no?
Wrong side of history.
Chat, after all we've been through, you gotta keep me alive. Either way, though, this is going to be ThePoorGuy versus Deftat, and putting a Gearus on screen. Is this Gearus though gonna be good enough, though, to take out ThePoorGuy's Havik? And once again, though, we are gonna beat in the 4-3, not gonna hit. And look at this, though, the low to counter the Sub-Zero, though. Deftat definitely knows what he is doing. Beautiful command grab, by the way. And catch up with the 30 bomb, saying I'm a man of my word. Let's go! And Ketchup absolutely gonna crush that prize pool. $100 on the board. Thank you so much. Chat, I need everybody who has the emo right now to put some big Ketchups and some big W's in the building. Thank you so much, Ketchup. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to all the players and everybody who's watching the events. All right, Ospas. Okay, all right. I don't know what I was going to say to that. Either way, though, this is going to be Deftat with the lead against ThePoorGuy. However, the leash is on. When the heat is on, the pain is gone. Okay, but he can't quite get up in there. He has to wait for it to go away, but he's still going to land. Oh, Gita, man, you are helping for that. You, Ospas, and Ketchup, and Vape himself, man. But hang on a second, though. This is going to be the round.
Time after time. Round 2. Fight.
And here we go. The overhead is going to be looking exquisite. Splendid first, to say the least. This community is amazing, and so is this Gearus. Maybe Deftat was going to play Gearus anyway. Maybe he just got a free ride here. We don't know. The low, and another low to go with it, and a big overhead chat. And this is going to be some serious damage, though, coming the way of the poor guy. The low again, though, and we are going up to the sky. And this is Deftat absolutely schooling the poor guy right now. So the least is not. God damn you, Oz. Oz, you're supposed to support me, all right? Hang on a second, the drop will not like this, the down two. And Donnie Williams, he went ball game on that one. Knocked it out the park, and that is going to be Deftat on a 1-0 score.
Gearus wins.
Oh, chat, are we gonna have to make a Gearus thumbnail? What is gonna be the move here? You guys tell me. And Ketchup saying, am I actually getting my money's worth for one event? Deftat said, Ketchup, don't worry, I got you. And a 1-0 score is where we are heading, but don't worry, there is a lot more coming your way. We're gonna have to see how the poor guy adapts to this bad boy, and let's go. All right, here we go, chat. This is gonna be Deftat versus the poor guy. This is gonna be game number 2.
Night market.
You unleash forces you can't control.
And the poor guy right now is struggling with this Gearus. By the way, Ketchup, I have never played Marvel Rivals. That may be something I need to play. I do have it downloaded, though.
Fight.
And let's see it, though. And can Deftat keep on this onslaught, or does the poor guy have anything else planned for us? By the way, attack potency and Darkstar, make sure you guys are good to go. Coming up next. I got you, Ketchup. Remember, the chat can buy us lives. Will they? Probably not, but we'll see. However, though, this is going to be the poor guy, and he is going to be trying to make this comeback. Does have the lead. Okay, beautiful overhead slam, though, coming from poor guy. All right, gotcha, Shutter. Thank you so much for the assistance. And chat, we are still not done, though. The grab is going to be good, but hang on a second, though. Deftat does not have a ton of life to play with. Anything will kill him at this point, even Chip. Beautiful flawless block with the down one. He's still pressing.
Freedom isn't free.
Round 2.
And chat, on to the next round again. And remember, all of these events are community funded. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. Even just hanging out, watching, that does mean the world to us. And the players, man, I can honestly say they may be a little bit nervous playing in front of this crowd. Oh, Gina, we've talked about it for a long time. The thing is just scheduling, man. It would most likely be on Rips Arena as well if we were to do that. Would be very fun, though. Hang on a second, though. This is going to be Deftat. Quite the extensive lead, though. Got him into the corner. The jumping. Oh, he almost calls it out, though. Down one. And this is going to be a big low catching you. You got to watch your toes on that one. And again, chat. This is going to be Deftat. A dominant round. Ketchup, we'll throw you in. For sure, we will. All right, though, but this Gearus, though, it has got to be able to finish strong right now. And hang on a second, though, because poor guy is not letting him off the hook. The drop, very unfortunate business. Okay, the low. And this is, wait, no, still not done. He cannot afford to blow this. And look at this, though. One hit of Chip Wiz, all he needs. And wait a minute, though. Poor guy, there's no way, there's no way! The poor guy with the amazing comeback is gonna land! And Deftat is going, and Deftat is gone. Holy moly, chat, and the poor guy is absolutely going to take it.
Finish him.
The poor guy is showing that he is far from poor. Guy. And a 1-1 score is where we are heading. Let's go take a look at that replay. Brought to you by Ketchup, brought to you by GDM, and brought to you by Osboss, including NRO. Everybody who has been here, supported, gifted, and been an amazing person to hang out with, man. Much love. And this is going to be a 1-1 score. That fatal blow absolutely going to nail him. Doodlebug, what's going on, brother? Yeah, we say stuff around here. Sometimes it's funny, oftentimes it's not. However, though, this is going to be us going to the third game. Yo, what's up, Nikito?
It's wrong to obey Luke.
Shout out to the goats in the building, man. Nikito, one of the toughest TOs you will see around here, man. He does anime fighters, he does MK1, he does it all.
Round 1.
And he does events for EU as well. If you can, be sure to give him a follow. By the way, Nikito, I am close to catching you on YouTube. I only need 28,000 more. We're going to get there sometime in the next 5 years. And here we go, though. This is going to be the poor guy continuing this onslaught, chat. And yeah, follow Nikito, man. He's very, very funny as well. And he says whoever wins this, I'll personally send them $10 on PayPal, says Ketchup. Oh, Ketchup getting personal with the payments then. We like it. However, though, Deftat has got their work cut out for him. A command grab. Gonna most certainly help your cause. And needs one more, though, but you gotta imagine the poor guy's gonna be jumping. And that is going to do it. The poor guy is on the verge of going up 2-1. Can he get it done?
Round 2. Fight.
And by the way, guys, $100 prize pool, man. That is insane, man. That is the community speaking up for itself. We love to see it. Nikito, man, you have yourself a great day of rest. We know it's late in your area, okay? Hey, Nikito does live a little bit far from us. Japan, to be specific. However, though, this is going to be the poor guy on the verge of taking out Deftat, and that is going to do it. And Ketchup saying whoever wins this match which would be the poor guy.
Havik wins.
And a 2-1 lead is where we are going, chat. The poor guy is looking good. And we got to get to the next match. But first, spicy replay incoming, sponsored by the community. And Ketchup, yeah, that is going to be the poor guy. If my calculations are correct, a 2-1 lead. And poor guy is an absolute demon, man, to say the least. And let's go look at that next match.
Peacemaker. Havik.
Booyah!
Tremor. Sub-Zero. Sundo.
I'm gonna do this place.
All right, though, Deftat gonna be switching to something a little bit more peace-oriented. The John Cena is out. G-Dum, it does appear so. However, Deftat is saying, Ketchup, I believe you got your money's worth. It is time to bring out my main character here. Let's get it. And once again, guys, we are on the YouTube grind. If anybody does want to give us a follow, it is going to be located right there. We have been going crazy on there, and it would mean a ton for you to come through, leave a subscription, leave a nice comment, leave a mean comment, whatever it is you want to do. And if you're watching on the YouTube side, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. However, though, we still got a ways to go. Not even I know how this is going to go, and I wrote the script on this tournament. Good low. And the poor guy, though, that is an excellent punish. The step back, the jump back. Down one again, and another low, and this is gonna be a big problem for Big Deftat. And again, the Frosty Freezy Freeze, the Elsa technology is well on the loose. And this Peacemaker is running out of time, he's running out of lives, and he's running out of chances in chat. This is going to be the round.
Round 2. Fight.
And let's go. You see that guy in the background? That's actually me, guys. I'm just sitting here watching. That's literally me all event, every event. Okay? The poor guy, though, is looking for some mix. However, Deftat not going to oblige him in that. Good. Going coast to coast on this one, but he drops it. Unfortunate. But the Tremor's going to pick it up. This is looking good if your name is Deftat. And Viking says, I bet all on poor guy. Let's see if he can win. Let's see if he's got the goods. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Zeke? How you been? Mr. Zeke and that sweaty Baraka making their cameo appearance here in Babes Fight Night again. And chat, though, again, things are heating up early, and things are heating up often, though, but the magic flute of doom, the drop, not like this. Good use of the armor. Eagerly, though, into the Tremor. This is going to be Deftat's round. They've got it. Do we get yet another Game 5, chat? I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to keep sounding like a broken record. I would love to see it.
Fight.
And this is Deftat, though, stepping back. Deftat cannot afford to lose this round, though. They need to send us to a 5th and final game. Can they do it? Ketchup saying, Deftat, I gave you my power. We need to see him get it done. Welcome, everybody, to Vape's Fight Night. That is going to be a direct punish to your Dome Nugget. Unfortunate business, though, and this is going to be the poor guy taking a solid lead. Oh, no, Deftat. They've got to do something and wake up with armor. They will. Very good strategy. Can they get the shimmy neutron? The bullets. That's going to be one of poor guy's only weaknesses. Who would have thought?
Force field.
And G-Dum is over here having a party. We're having a party of our own. I can't lie.
Force field.
And this might be enough to clean it up. Is the poor guy going to set himself to grand finals, chat? Deftat would have to basically be perfect here. Keep in mind, the poor guy will not have a ton of armor left. The torpedo's good. Wait a minute. There's no way. The Tremor again. Spend it. And he's going to let it rip. Chat, this might give him the life lead. This is one of the craziest sets I've seen in recent memory, but hold the phone, mind your manners, and watch your tone. This is gonna be us all tied up, just like me on a Friday night. And the eagerly lands. And that is gonna do it. Deftat is able to send this to a game number 5. Let's go.
Peacemaker win.
And Deftat able to defy the odds, man. Holy moly, we gotta take a look at that replay and catch up saying this is what I donated for. And we are seeing the fruits of Deftat's labors paying off. The poor guy. It looked like he had every chance under the sun to win that, but it was not to be. Deftat gonna send us to one more. And Killer Rock, absolutely, absolutely. Chad, we got one more between these two, and let's see who's gonna take it.
Sub-Zero. Academy.
Put your hands and fins together. The last one between these two. Who's gonna win
How are
it?
you smoking, Chief?
Round 1. Fight.
And let's go. Let's do the damn thing, man. Oh, that no punish the tremor. That doesn't count as a projectile. It broke the Sub-Zero armor. Insane to see. All right, though, but gunshots, though. Deftat kind of getting caught out in the open a little bit. And that is, no, he drops it. Guys, we've seen so many drops. Deftat gonna take the lead, though. But a drop of their own. I don't know why these two are dropping. These are two players from the EU region. However, though, we gotta just keep it going. We gotta see who's gonna drop less. That's probably gonna be your winner. And all right, though, we got force fields on both sides, though. Deftat not able to outspace, but we do have armor. The poor guy is gonna be getting taken through the ringer, chat. Low, down one. And still going with a beautiful duck from the poor guy. Poor guy cannot afford to lose this, man. The Flute of Doom is on the board again. Okay. And those darts are going all over the place. Deftat is just waiting, and he's going full screen, saying, you gotta come to me. You gotta make this happen. And tries to step back, but it's not gonna be anybody falling for it. Eagerly again into the tremor. The chip is starting to add up, chat. Look at the outspace from Deftat, and that is going to be a punish. Is he going to spend the fatal? Does he let it rock right here and now? And he is going to cash in. You better believe it. And chat, with this performance right here. Hang on just a minute. The poor guy, he's on the verge. And the chip is gonna get him. That was guaranteed unless he flawless blocked it. The poor guy. This has been one of the most insane matches I've seen in such a long time. And Peacemaker again showing his viability here in Mortal Kombat 1. However, though, still not done. Still a ways to go. And remember, Deftat, oftentimes, oh my God, he just walked up in there and grabbed him. Walked up into his fridge, grabbed his milk and said, I'll be taking this. Good low, but that is another punish from the poor guy, and he is starting to pull away, Chad. The poor guy, does Deftat have anything left in the tank? We have torpedoes, that's gonna be a good thing. We like that. Okay, more gunshots. This is about as even can get. Keep in mind, the poor guy will not have access to that fatal blow anymore, but Deftat will. More torpedoes, because why not? Flute of Doom is good again. And another low. What's he gonna do from here? The down one, the double down one, the low is gonna catch him, and Chad, I think this is gonna do it. This is gonna be the poor guy with a 3-2 score, making his way into grand finals. GG's, Deftat, thank you so much for playing, brother. Holy moly, Chad, we gotta talk about that for a second. Actually, we don't have time to talk about it, because you know what? We gotta get to our next match. And let me show you, by the way, that replay real quick. And chat, once again, an amazing set between these two. Another game 5. This is one I feel like YouTube is going to love. And catch up, you got to ask the poor guy. However, I do not think PayPal works for him. And let's go take a look at that bracket. Let me show you guys exactly what I am looking at. So, with that result, it is going to be the poor guy moving on to grand finals. An excellent spot. However, we are going to our next match, which is going to be Attack Potency taking on Darkstar. And let's get this match started.
Reiko. Tremor.
All right, chat, here we go. This is going to be our next match. This is going to be Attack Potency taking on Darkstar and the Variety Squad coming through with the raid. Thank you so much, Big Variety.
You would prefer that I bring him your aid.
Much love, and let's get to this next semi-final. By the way, a big shout out to Variety, man.
Fight.
And much love, and Osboss gifting a sub to Deftat. Let's go! Osboss singling out Deftat and saying, you deserve this, King, for that amazing set. And I think the chat is loving Deftat, and I think they see him as a bit of a celebrity, which means we're gonna hit this man up again very soon. Down one. All right, though, the Reikos are going crazy. This Omni-Man, though, is gonna be getting taken for it right in the form of Attack Potency. Good low. And Bryce says, I'm going to sleep. Hey, great to hear from you, Variety. You have yourself a great day. Hopefully the stream was good, though. This Reiko is not going to be letting attack potency off the hook. Beautiful low. And that is going to be a big smack upside your dome nugget. And into the air we are going, and we are doing some damage. Attack potency has got plans for this, and it involves a 3-0. Attack potency, though. Hang on a second, though. There's an excellent reversal. Cannot quite cash out. Into the fatal. Darkstar, that should be the round. No tremor. And hang on a second, though. Attack potency, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. And this is going to be the round for big attack potency.
Think.
Attack potency, guys, we are seeing such a crazy amount of matches today. I cannot even lie. These are going as back and forth gets beautiful grab, but even better tech. Arrow, what's going on, brother? Arrow, your video is going crazy, by the way, on YouTube. I think people are liking it. Nice, and again. And what's going on, Moaz? All right, though, again, into the air. And this is a problem. And this is going to be attack potency, though they're going to be down quite a bit. And into the air we go. Can they potentially bring this back? Once again, up into the sky. And on Zed, what's going on, by the way, brother? Zed, do you remember that time you bought me beer on stream that one time? A beautiful time, man. Either way, though, attack potency, they need to find out one cash out. However, though, it is going to be Darkstar not allowing it in this. Wait, there's no way. There's no way. Is there any way? No, there is not, because this Reiko has other intentions, Chet, and that is going to be the round.
Final round. Fight.
And let's see it. This overhead as well, though, and this Reiko officially going to take the lead. Darkstar is looking good. And Chet, it looks like we're all having a great time, and that is the only thing that we try to do here. Give you guys that little bit of an escape for 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But either way, as long as you guys are enjoying yourselves, so am I. Big overhead, though, for this Reiko. Attack potency, it looks like they're going to have to be paying the iron price. Hang on a second. Hold that thought, chat. We're going up to the sky on this one. Good. And still going and still flowing are both players. I have no idea, Subby. I'll be perfectly honest with you, but hang on a second. Attack potency gonna be taking the lead. Is this gonna be enough to kill? Darkstar, he's gonna have to basically be perfect, and I don't know if he can do it, and that is gonna be the round. Attack potency with game number 1 in the books. A very close one, to say the least.
The realms are mine.
Omni-Man wins.
And let's go take a look at that replay, chat, brought to you once again by the community, man. An amazing event, and we've been having a complete blast. This is a 1-0 score for attack potency. We're gonna see if they can carry it on, or if Darkstar can keep this going. That tremor giving him a ton of help. Attack potency, though, making those necessary adjustments. Let's get to the next game.
Omni-Man. Reiko.
And all right, let's go. Let's make this damn thing happen.
Havik Citadel.
Oh yeah, Zed, I used to be on my camera back then. I'll bring it back, I will. It's just, things are going good and I don't want to disrupt that. I don't know, I feel like I will. But maybe I won't.
Round 1.
And let's do it, chat. This is gonna be game number 2. Attack potency with a 1-0 lead right now over Darkstar. And once again, guys, thank you all so much for being here, choosing this to be the stream you watch. This has been an amazing event, to say the least. And we are going on to the next game, where this Reiko, a little bit of ground and pound for your dome nugget as well. Nice low. And another one to go with it. And chat, though, we are spamming these. And another one. He will not stop pressing this. I just see Jakuri saying turn the cam on ASAP. Fun fact, I actually do not have it plugged in at the moment. Maybe that'll change pretty soon, but maybe not. Hang on a second, though. Attack potency, though, gonna be going up to the sky on this one. We do see attack potency. A bit of a slow starter. Nice. And still going into the air. Not gonna be working out attack potency. Are they gonna spend the fatal for them? I would definitely agree with it. But hang on a second, they're saying, babe, shut your mouth. I've got this. You dare doubt me? Hang on a second, though. This is Reiko gonna be able to bring it back. The low. Attack potency needs one more, and the thunderclap is gonna take care of business.
Think.
Round 2. Fight.
And not Zed, I'm telling you, attack potency, a very slow start, but a very excellent finish, though, and we're going back airborne on this one. It is gonna be attack potency airlines on this bad boy. And Sophos, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, my man. Hang on, good overhead. Down one again, and still not done. The low, and jump-ins all over the place, but he cannot get out of this corner. And keep in mind, chat, we got one more match to bring you after this. It is going to be our grand final set. The winner of this gonna be taking on ThePoorGuy. That'll be North America versus Russia. And again, though, attack potency trying to bring this back, and they're probably gonna do it. Distorted, that is very, very true, man. My coach told me that in high school right before he got his 3rd DUI, and that is going to be attack potency on a 2-0 lead over Big Darkstar.
Realms are mine.
Omni-Man wins.
And Darkstar, he's got to figure out something quick, fast, and in a hurry. And if he does not, he will be in trouble. Let's go take a look at that replay. We've got one more to bring you, potentially, unless Darkstar is able to find his groove. By the way, guys, tomorrow we do have a team battle, a 5v5 showdown. It will be Team Tragic versus Team Tarnish. Some of North America's best players will be here. Be sure to tune in.
Tremor. Mansion.
Oh, distorted. No,
The world is mine.
He would prefer that I
that made
bring
me
you
laugh.
your
That's a knee slapper right there, Big Diz.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's go. What's going on, Atreus? How you been? Oh, Atreus, no, I know exactly what you mean. We're working on a playlist right now. It kind of is a fight, Diz. Oh, no, you're good, Atreus. We're working on a playlist at the moment. What do you mean by chugging, though? What is chugging? All right, let's go. And let's do it, though. Let's make this happen, though. This is going to be, again, this Omni-Man again. Forward 4? Oh, sorry, forward 3. I don't know. I don't know his buttons, so I'm not going to lie to you. And still not done. Another low and a big belly to back suplex. Into the air we go. Okay, still not done. And still attack potency, though, is facing a big disadvantage right here. Is this going to be Darkstar able to close this out? Nice low. And that is going to be it. Darkstar finally getting around, much needed.
Round 2.
Osboss, yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Is it like a UK thing? I don't fucking know. Either way, that's a big hippopotamus in your face, up to the sky, and we are doing the damn thing. And once again, though, this is going to be Darkstar and attack potency. Can attack potency close this out right now, or do we go to an extra game? Nice. And this is going to be attack potency fighting right on through and punching through. And this is attack potency airlines, you better believe it. Jump in again. And a big belly to back suplex again. Oh, Oonga Boonga. What I can do, honestly, is I can turn the music down. I honestly know it's up a little bit today. We're good to go, though. It's 2.5 hours, man. That should be enough 4-hour event. And Oonga Boonga saying unsub. Let's go. And attack potency. Gonna bring it back, and that is going to be the round. Attack needs one more to close this out and to go to grand finals. Let's see who's got it.
Fight.
Okay. And still not done, but dropped him, not like this. Oh yeah, Trez, I don't know what any of that means, but I understand what you're saying. Either way, though, we are working on a playlist at the moment. It is yet to be unveiled, though. Down one, and a nice good grab as well. Attack potency needs one more round. They need 3.25 of a round. Can they do it? Nice. And a good grab to go along with it. Attack potency is closing this out. Starting to pull away, but he just goes into the air. Attack potency falling asleep at the wheel, but still a nice command grab coming for Darkstar. Okay, still not done. Attack potency, though, that is a big step back with punish. I know what I'm looking at. And one more is all it's going to take. Is he going to be able to do it in chat? This could be curtains for Darkstar. I don't want to call it too early. But down one and a big suplex to go along with it. And this is gonna do it. Attack potency with a 3-0 over Darkstar and gonna send themselves to grand finals. A very good performance, and we have one more to bring you. Chat, Darkstar, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for filling in late, man. Definitely much appreciated. However, we have one more match to bring you, chat. Attack potency, stay exactly where you are. The poor guy, I'll invite you right now, brother. We got this grand finals, and it is all lined up. Hey, Darkstar, you are always welcome, brother. We'll get you back in relatively soon, man. Chat, this is going to be us going to our grand finals. Make some noise. Attack potency in a very familiar position. However, they are going to have to do their best now, coming out and taking on the poor guy who has yet to lose a set all day. And let's get to it.
Omni-Man.
And chat, here we go. This is going to be grand finals. Attack potency versus the poor guy. First to 3. And let's get to it. Let's make this happen. G-Dub's having a great time, and so am I. Let's get it.
Then I'll pluck your legs off at the knees.
And Showin, thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully I said your name right. This is going to be our last set of the evening. Okay. Forward 1-2. Good grab as well, though. These rocks are coming out. Attack potency can see the prize pool, and he's making a dash for it. And Oonga Boonga's going crazy, and so am I. Doodlebug with the follow as well. And Perky coming through with another sub. Thank you so much. 10 months on the board, man. Perky, we are almost at 20 for the day because of you, man. Thank you so much for everything, man. And this is still rocking. By the way, Perky, hopefully everything's going well, man. Speaking of metal, man, that's a metal header right there. And again, the poor guy, this is going to be EU to North America. We do cross-continental matchups here all the time. And the poor guy trying to bring this back. Going to throw the leash on him, but he's going to start running low on health. And attack potency is going to take advantage of that. And the low health got to him. Chad, what is this?
Round 2. Fight.
All right, though, this is grand finals for a reason. These have been the 2 best consistent players of the event. And they see that $100 prize pool, and they are making a dash for it. Right now, though, okay? And again, though, that is going to be the poor guy absolutely making him pay. The poor guy jumping up in there with the armor, but he's going to get broken momentarily. Good grab to go alongside of it. And G-Dub, I think attack potency may have made a new fan because of you today. And chat, wait a minute. There it is, the poor guy on the verge. Can he close this round out? Tearing off his own hands, we love it.
Fight.
Good low. Down 1 pressure though, the poor guy trying to go mixy mix, but attack potency not going to allow it. This is grand finals for a reason. Remember, there's nothing special about this. This is still a straight first to 3 set. That is gonna be a big burger. Tomahawk swing on the overhead. Down 1. Good. And again, though, attack potency. Poor guy is trying to duck this, but attack is making him pay the iron price. And 1 more is what attack needs. However, breaker will be in effect, but a big duck causing him to have to break away. Good grab, this is close. 1 more from attack will cause this round to end and cause him to win the game. But hang on, if I'm gonna be the poor guy, you might wanna consider spending it. Just get back into striking, this is absolutely. However, though, this is not gonna give him the health lead right now. And let's see what this is gonna do. The low, can he potentially bring this back? Good grab, but even better tech. Good reflexes coming from him. This is not gonna do it though. And the armor, the low, and 1 more pit of chip will be enough. The up block from the poor guy got him. And the poor guy with a 1-0 score in a big brutality, chat.
No one controls me.
Holy moly, and just like that, a 1-0 score coming from the poor guy, and that is gonna be one way to get ahead. Oh, shoot, oh, you better believe it, man, a 1-0 score. However, things are not done by a long shot. The up block was what caused attack potency to suffer that fate. A 1-0 score, and let's see what's coming up next. The poor guy has been super clutch this tournament, and that continues. And let's go and let's roll on to match number 2. Let's do the damn thing.
Cage Mansion.
Viltrumite rule brings order and control.
2 things which no one needs.
Round 1. Fight.
On to match number 2 we go. The poor guy up 1-0. Attack potency is gonna have to work pretty damn hard to bring this back. Already up in those DMs and already up into the attack potency airlines. Into the corner pressure we go. Killer Rocket, great to see you here, by the way, as well. Perky's over here having a party. I can see you, brother. 10 months, by the way, Perky. That is a crazy amount of time, man. Thank you again for all the support, and that goes to each and every one of you in the chat. Good. Still not done. A good grab, but that is going to be a beautiful duck coming from the poor guy as well. And Frosty Freezy Freeze Elsa technology. You better believe it, chat. Down 1. And another grab. The poor guy is back in the lead. Attack potency has got to get up in there. They've got to do something. Into the sky. Attack potency has got to get it done here. They cannot allow in another drop. Not ideal. And look at this. The overhead. And chat, this is gonna come down to one of two ways. Is the poor guy gonna be able to guess right? Attack bonus, he's got him, and this is gonna be the round. I know, Perky, we're working on that, by the way. All crazy? And that is gonna be the round.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, board 1-2, the big overhead tomahawk swing. The low is no good, and that is gonna be a direct punish except for the Sub-Zero armor. Gonna keep it safe, chat. The ducks from the poor guy have been super clutch, man. This man has been ducking. I was gonna say more than me in my events, but it's a shit joke, chat. We won't laugh at that. Board 1-2. And still keeping it. The flawless block, though. A beautiful step back from attack potency. Needs this round, needs this game. Good low. And trying to get that mixy mix, though, is not gonna be attack falling for it. Down one again. Board 1-2. And attack potency looking for every opening. This is Johnny Cage's Manson. We got flamingos. We got rubber duckies in the background. What is gonna be the story here? By the way, though, that is gonna be a duck. Is he gonna spend it? Is he gonna let it loose? I don't know about this. Attack potency generally will not spend that fatal unless they know they have death insured. Trying to get that mix in. That is gonna be a direct punish. The poor guy gonna knot this up.
Make history.
The poor guy, by the way, coming out of Russia, attack potency coming out of the United States, cross-continental matchup, but we like that sort of thing. At least I do. I don't know about the players. Probably not. Either way, we'll figure it out. Big overhead swing, though. It's going to do a decent amount of chip, though, but nothing much more. Tremor there just in case, and another freeze, though. Got to break away from that. Okay. And look at this, though. The projectiles, the filter might stand, so he's trying to get up in there, and he picks it up. Sort of. And into the air. Attack potency, though, gonna be laying waste to the poor guy's health. Gonna be taking the lead. Okay, jumping as well. Attack potency. And that is gonna do a solid chunk, man. Every time you hit him, man. Okay. And another attempted duck and chat. This might be enough. One more hit will do it. He can just throw a blood ball from here. The thunderclap is no good, trying to convert anything, and the poor guy's gonna go up by a 2-0 score. Attack potency is in some trouble, down 2-0. Not an ideal position, however. They will get another chance to bounce back, but it will be their last. Replay time, let's go. Oh, Perky, I have no idea, brother. And attack potency saying, what is this? This is MK1, a game that came out in September of 2023. It was not met with great reception on launch, however. It has been patched into critical acclaim, at least some from what I understand.
Omni-Man. Havik. Movado. Sub-Zero.
Or would we say critical acclaim for MK1, chat? What's going on, by the way, Rogelio?
Cage Mansion.
Viltrumite rule brings order and control.
Two things which no one needs.
And chat, here we go on to perhaps the last game of the evening. Let's see, is it gonna be the poor guy? Is it gonna be attack potency? Let's go. Big overhead swing though, but that is gonna be a full whip punish if it were not for the Sub-Zero ice armor. Big punish again, and still not done. We are going aerial, and this is attack potency, using that rage to their advantage. Not happy with this Havik, and definitely gonna be letting him hear about it. Okay, attack potency, a dominant lead, though we have talked about how the poor guy, a bit of a slow starter as well. And attack potency says, I don't care, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to kill this man, and we are gonna see if he can do it. Nice. And one more is all it's gonna take, and he's gonna land one more. Attack potency needs one more to send this into some extra innings.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. And this Omni-Man, the big overhead attack potency, is bringing out all the stops for this one. But the poor guy is clear to oblige them on the return. And there is going to be a beautiful corner combo from the poor guy. Okay, below and into the sky. Attack potency, he's been taking him there. He's been taking him there early. He's been taking him there often. And this is attack potency reclaiming the lead. Oh, the big overhead tomahawk swing. This should be it. No, he drops it. Thunderclap, though. That is going to be a projectile. He's got to be super careful, and that is going to be the round.
Final round.
By the way, it will be now the poor guy who is on tournament point if he wins one more. Poor guy is playing excellent. Keep in mind, poor guy has won a tournament of mine. It was a long time ago. Attack potency, I want to say they've won about 3 or 4 tournaments of mine. Okay, down one pressure. And still though, the poor guy trying to get this done. And everybody pursuing breezes in the building, cheering on attack potency. The low into special. And poor guy is letting it loose right now and letting his will be known. Is he gonna close this out? Is Havik gonna be the champion of this event? Beautiful overhead swing and attack potency is on roller skates. They do not have a lot of life. They do not have a lot of time. And chat, one more hit will be enough to do this. And the poor guy is gonna take it by a score of 3-0. And GG's to everybody involved. A very, very fun event. Thank you guys so much for playing, and the poor guy will be your champion for today. Let's go look at the replay. And chat, with that result right there, that is going to be the end of our tournament. But before we're done, we got a little something. We got to crown our champion, because it is going to be none other than the poor guy coming through, a late replacement, I might add, and absolutely taking this thing. GG's to both players. And guys, thank you so much for coming through. We will be live again tomorrow with a 5v5 team battle. Thank you guys again. And our champion, once again, the poor guy. Thank you guys all for watching, and thank you guys all for spending some time with us. This is going to be it for our event today. Thank you guys all so much. I am Vape Coach. We will see you later. You guys have a great day, and bye-bye now.